February 24th, 2025. Today was the third day on Papaloa track, and I think the Moonlight hut I just stayed overnight was one of the most beautiful huts I had stayed. I was very lucky. The weather was very good during those days, and this was the morning view. It was gorgeous. I remembered taking my time to have breakfast, although, like I mentioned, I only had those green packages, one with some potato and meats, whatever, in the package, and then I had that for breakfast. And I think because I only had maybe one day of time to prepare everything on the hike, and I wasn't very experienced about what food I should bring to a hike. Yeah, that was the only thing I had. I envied all the other hikers, though, that they had lots of varieties of food. Most of the people would have muesli for breakfast, a kind of porridge. And I remember everybody had dessert after supper, and some of them even brought cheese, crackers, and wine to the hike. And they have the just very good food. I was very surprised to see that. But after a long day's hike, the reward would be very good if you had brought your favorite food. Today, I think, was one of the most challenging days that I had. Luckily, my backpack was adjusted with the help of Mark. Although I had 19 kilometers ahead of me on this day, and yeah, I think I was pretty tired up to the middle point. I think there was also an emergency shelter that it provides very important shelter for hikers to be on this trail during the winter. The view was still very beautiful and the weather was very good. And I just felt like, remember, that I couldn't continue and I was just very tired. All the other people I knew head out ahead of me. This is emergency shelter. And I do remember there were runners. I've never seen that they were running actually from the first day, the starting point, to the hut, Pororari Hut, that I was going to stay. So they actually covered 40 kilometers distance. That was very impressive. But they do have a very light backpack with light sleeping bag.